I want to talk about the constant guilty feeling you have when you're a Jehovah's Witness that you might not necessarily even realize is there until after you leave. I always know that when I was a Jehovah's Witness, every day I woke up, even if I hadn't done anything wrong, which usually I hadn't, I was a pretty good Jehovah's Witness, but your brain is always scanning for if you've done anything wrong that you need to ask Jehovah for forgiveness for. And you're always going to find something. And so I always would find something, and I would turn an anthill into a mountain because I would make every little thing a big deal in my head because I was so afraid that Jehovah would destroy me for my sins. And so you're always walking around feeling guilty. And then once you wake up and leave the truth, I'm still saying it, leave the organization, you get this feeling of this weight lifted off your shoulders. And at first I thought it was because, I had made such a big change, and so I was kind of excited. And it probably was that, but I also think it was, or I know it was, that guilt is gone. I wake up in the morning now just thinking about what I'm going to do for the day. I don't wake up all happy and jolly every single morning, but I do wake up happy for the most part. Like, I never did that as a Jehovah's Witness. And I don't have to worry about if I've got enough field service time and if I missed a meeting. And all those make you have guilty feelings, and you don't have to worry about that. And also, things like, let's say Friday night you drank a little bit more than you should have. And I'm not talking about anything too irresponsible. You didn't drive or anything like that, but let's say you just had maybe one too many and you were at home. Well, as a Jehovah's Witness, how would you feel the next day? You would feel guilty and terrible until the next meeting when you had to talk to one of the elders about it, and they'd have a couple meetings about it, and it would be a big deal. Well, now, if you have one too many, in the morning you might think to yourself, well, I probably shouldn't do that again. It's going to make work a little bit difficult today or something like that. You still have the moral ability to tell yourself that it probably isn't a good idea to do that again, but you don't have to sit there and worry if you're going to get destroyed by your God, and you don't have to sit there and worry about 15 meetings you're going to have with the elder body just because you had one too many beers. And so the guilty feelings just flow away. I'm not saying it's okay to do those kind of things, and if somebody wants to be an alcoholic, then whatever. Everybody knows, society knows that that's a stupid thing to do. But the point is that we're smart enough to make those decisions ourselves. If you're going to be an alcoholic and a Jehovah's Witness, you're going to be an alcoholic and a Jehovah's Witness. The point is, you don't need Jehovah's Witnesses to tell you how to live a moral life, and you can do it on your own, and you don't have to sit there and go through all these crazy steps just for forgiveness to God. I can wake up in the morning, if that happened to me, and say, man, I shouldn't do that. Say a prayer, my bad, whatever. You don't have to feel guilty about it. Jesus died for our sins. We're forgiven. So anyway, I'm kind of rambling now. That was just my thoughts today. Give me yours.